Hey, record loving friends, it's Brian from TokyoRecordstyle. I am in the back streets of Jimbocho, which was just ranked in Time Out the #1 coolest neighborhood in all of the world. Jimbocho, famous for its bookstores. I actually came here last night to visit a gallery exhibition opening by my friend Jeremy Elkin at Super Labo down the road. And it was such a cool, hip happening. I didn't really want to bust out the camera, so I thought I would have a little revenge today and come back and check it out and show you without a big crowd of opening visitors there. And sadly, it was closed. And I happened to notice out of the corner of my eye an amazing little record shop that I have never known about. And I just went in and holy cow, it is so cool and like nothing you have ever seen before on TokyoRecordstyle, and I doubt anywhere else. And so I went in and I chatted up the owners and they welcomed me and said that I can come in here and make a little video for you. So let me introduce you to Eterna Trading Company. This is a record store that specializes completely in classical music on vinyl and original pressings, no Japanese pressings, all from Europe. It's incredible. It's so, so cool. And I just can't wait to show it off a little bit. Eterna Trading Company in Jimbocho, in the back streets of the neighborhood. And oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's really cool. And bless them, they were so sweet to welcome me in. Come on, no problem. You're welcome to come in. And it's all classical music. They've got Bach and Beethoven and Debussy and Mahler and Mendelssohn and Chopin and Ravel and Prokofiev, who did Peter and the Wolf, you know? And I just, I'm a little bit lost in classical music. I don't know which composers I really love the best. I do love Debussy. I do love Stravinsky. I love Ravel. I love Mozart. I love, you know, the ones that I know. There's nobody who I just can't sit through. Mahler is heavy, but there's a time for Mahler. But I don't know about which orchestras sound the best and, you know, which recordings are the best. But Mr. Takani was very kind. He's the owner of the shop and he's been here for 30 years. He recommended to me a record, and the Mr. very friendly shopkeeper here, namae ii desu ka? Kei-san, said if you want to break into classical music, YouTube is a great place to start. So I mean, it's really cool. It's a listening room. It's got a vibe like no other record shop has. It has beautiful worn wood. It has 2 Technics 1200 listening stations. There is an impressive Torrens turntable over here in the back. You can listen to any of the records. There's discount records. There are the various labels, and there's the various box sets and the collections by composers. And the wall here of fame looks like highly collectible stuff. And don't quote me on this because I don't really know so well about it, but judging by the kind of records that you might find at other record stores in Tokyo, I have a feeling that this is where you're gonna find the classical treasures. I can see some Robert Ludwig pressing of Led Zeppelin at Disc Union for $1,000. You're gonna find the classical equivalent here on one of these walls. I see some records that look like they're probably highly coveted, original pressings, all from Europe. Mr. Takani-san told me that he visits Europe several times a year or once a year, and he goes all around to buy different things. And this is the coolest thing about this record shop that I want to share, the website. You guys, check it out. Go to Eterna Trading Companies, and this is what you will find by a real connoisseur of classical music. Mr. Takani explained to me that this is what makes a real connoisseur of music. I want to show you one of these records. What this does is that I think he said every week there's 70 to 80 records. He lists up all the stats and details and pressing information, of course the grading of the record, and then he writes the history and an analysis of the record and what makes this particular composer or this particular recording or this particular orchestra especially excellent. And so this is an incredible resource of learning about classical music. And now with all the translation tools that we have, even though this is all in Japanese, it will be very easy for me to come and learn more about classical music. I think Mr. Takani is creating an amazing archive of knowledge about classical music for possibly many generations to come. So that is incredibly cool, incredibly interesting. And I actually feel like a deep amount of gratitude for it. So Takani-san, 本当にありがとうございます. That is really, really cool. That is what a true connoisseur is doing. So I see Bach here on the wall. I see, remind me, the Hungarian, no, German pianist, nandake, we've forgotten his name. I'm forgetting, Kempt, Wilhelm Kempt. There's some cute little collections here of other things. There's a cool little clock here, but yeah, I'm just excited to share. I have never seen a record shop quite like this. And you will know some of these. Look at these cats. These are all cat records. I just noticed this. Music for the Millions, all on the Fontana label. They're all cats. That's great. How fun is that? Oh, wow, I didn't even know. Okay, so there is an entire world of exploration to be had here. The chime on the door. This is so, so cool. Look at this place. And all the great composers, I don't know who they are, but I should know who they are. All the pictures on the wall, almost like at a live house, you know? All the famous, it looks like they're players, pianists and violinists and famous soloists. Maybe they're playing violin or harp or who knows what. I'm not sure, but wow, I have a feeling this will be the first of more visits I will make. When I'm in Jimbocho, I will come say hello to Kei-san and Takani-san, who were super kind and friendly to me. Takani-san, 本当にありがとうございます. Thank you so much. Really, really great record shop. Tokyo Record Style すごい大ファンになった. 本当にありがとうございます. Come to Jimbocho and come to Eterna Trading. And come get your classical music on. And if you have any questions about where to start or what music that you like, if you have any questions about recordings or pressings or orchestras, I'm sure they have heaps of knowledge to share with you. How cool, right? Okay, thank you for joining me on another edition of Tokyo Record Style. Really cool shop. Really, really. Yabai kakkoi. It's so cool. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Until next time, see you at the record store. Bye.